Yeah. So anyway.
So yeah, there's going to be a projection screen that's going to be like about 6 feet tall and like 60 feet long. That's going to run down this length of the show
and
from like the 8-foot mark up.
And other sets look over and they'll see this projection screen, and that's a sky.
And I'm going to do tape light running all along the bottom, shining up. It'll all be DMX controlled.
Okay.
So that way it's a lot cheaper to do. Like you can get like a 16-foot tape light for like $12 and then a decoder for like 30.
You guys remember Lexi?
Hi.
There's Lexi.
She went down south now. There's cliffs. There's a giant pirate ship, and
This
there's
is the rocky shore.
a window of a pirate ship. Yeah.
The
But
mast
anyway.
is broken through the.
Yeah.
side
So
out
like
there.
the mast has fallen, and it hit over there.
Yeah. And then they end up in the jungle here, so imagine that. So we're going into kind of like South American culture
Yeah.
type land. So we'll have to fill in on all these brick walls with like, I don't know, jute, burlap, any kind of greenery, just to take that away. And then once again, the top part's all screened right here.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll try to make it organic so we can take away the line of that. We got more rock work. There's actually a connection here. It goes over into the swamp area that's there and the tree that's up there. I know it seems funny walking through a haunt and then turning around, but
Right.
since this is an escape room, people see stuff from every angle, so we couldn't cheap anything up. So like right there we had that big tall scene and we're trying to take the corner away so it had a more organic look, because when they're on the other side of this wall, they'll be able to see over and see that screen that we were talking about.
Right.
So that skyline will extend from that scene over to here.
Gotcha.
Then we have our jungle temple.
I love the forced perspective on that, dude. That's really nice.
That part was Craig's idea. He wanted to break it up.
That's really nice.
It solved two problems, which is one, it looks cooler and it's got that kind of forced perspective to it. Of course, it'll have that screen down there, and we'll paint it in and all that, so it'll have lighting and everything. It'll be encapsulated. But yeah, when you go under it, it also made it where it was a lot easier for fire. So now since the set of it is split up into the different parts of layers, you can leave the ceiling open. So, and then there's going to be some kind of breakout blowout right here. We have the giant.
Who carved these?
Dalton. He's not here.
He's our foam master general.
Yeah.
He's
Dalton
amazing. He did
did a lot of these right here that are hanging out.
We had two people, Dalton and Corey Beth, were carving everything in here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then me and a guy named Jeb, we shot most of this. If you've shot stucco outside, it's different because you can stand away from the building, but when you're in a haunt, it's point blank range and you just take it.
And you eat it.
You just take it.
You eat it.
So that was fun.
They were in goggles and respirators, looking like they were doing science experiments.
But they'll get hit from here. Oh, by the way, this goes on the back of the ship that they haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
But the other ship, the bathrooms get to see the glory of the thing on the back of the boat. So.
Are these pool noodle discs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, those look good.
And then they'll be walking into the alleyway. One side's more done than the other. Watch your stuff right here. But this is kind of like a Disney-esque scene. We wanted you to really walk into a pirate village. These are this is Kevin's drawing for this particular thing.
Okay.
And then I took it and split it up and colorized it so that we could manipulate it and move it around to get an idea for how the different scenes were going to look before we even did it. And I just forced the perspective out so you can kind of see.
And you have a double mirror in front of this one?
Yeah.
For an endless hallway illusion?
This is going to be an endless hallway. The other piece is up here. But yeah, we had the perfect shot for it to come down a long hallway where you can see it. So that's going to be an infinity mirror all the way. And then
this is one of those funhouse mirrors that make people look fat, right?
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah.
Or maybe I just look fat.
This will be a doorway right here. Kevin's gonna make it look really awesome out here on the outside. This is the lobby area.
Cool.
So when they do the second escape room, it'll actually start right there behind you. The other one will finish right here.
Gotcha.
And this one will start right here. So
this
will be the door to get them back out to the lobby. It's also an emergency escape. So then that's the blacksmith there. Kevin built the majority of all this stuff.
Well, he signed on very early too.
Yes. Yeah. Well, like I'm a builder too, but very, early on I had so many hats. I had escape room hat, I had lighting hat, sound hat.
Well, at Dark Hour, how much did I get to build?
Yeah.
Very little.
Yeah.
My job is to draw stuff on napkins so that someone else can build it.
It's the truth, and it's tough. You want to be in the middle of all of it and all that, but there's also just so many other tasks that nobody could do or really wants to do. To be honest, like I've spent while they've been building stuff, I've been upstairs with all of our lights, rewiring them, cutting off the plugs the new Gansons have like a special plug that makes it way expensive, and so we're just cutting them and going bare wires. But I've had to set up all that and do all that stuff.
Gotcha.
This little thing's got a trick to it. This is actually an actor hallway.
Yeah.
But
nice.
So it's got a nice little.
Yeah, that looks very solid. They can't get to you, and then they just move the whole wall. That's nice.
Yeah. It's got little metal wheels on the bottom. This is the tavern. Our show is very much a work in progress, YouTube audience. It's kind of messy. We're in the throes of get it done. There's no time for cleaning anymore.
Do you need some resin mugs? Were you around at Dark Hour when we were doing the pirate tray?
Yeah.
I have like 20 of those mugs, dude.
Of course. We probably will. Right behind you, it's a hole, but it's going to be a TV right here.
Okay.
And it'll look like a window into the kitchen during the escape room.
Right.
And there'll be a tavern owner, and she'll greet you here and talk to you. During haunt season, it's just going to be a nice startle scare. We'll have something here and right as they come in the door. And there'll be more games and stuff. There's going to be like a beer tap game. There's going to be a rum bottle puzzle down here.
Okay.
That kind of stuff. We got our fireplace.
That has a cool feature.
It has a plug that you can pull out for haunt season. So when we're in escape room mode, you don't want people, running off.
Right.
But we can dress it a little different during haunt, and we can actually be a loophole to get to the other side.
Nice.
If you remember when we walked down the hallway, there was like a very tiny step that was there, and it went right over that.
Yeah.
Normally, you would walk through there, but it's a little bit of storage.
Right.
So you come out the back of the tavern. This would just actually be an actor door that I'm in. So you have your little bartender guy, and people come in and out.
I'm going to tell you guys, this is beautiful. It makes me very happy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
This is a beautiful looking show.
We weren't big, so we needed to do something, to go up. This is like an ice house.
Okay.
So it would have been the old school wooden one, because we're shooting we're somewhere in between 1750, 1850.
Okay.
It's really kind of like all of piracy. The golden age is like 1750.
Right.
Some things you kind of want to float around a bit. Don't get so stuck in the details that you can't build something cool. And so we wanted to have a refrigerated type room. So this is, you got all the ice marks there. I think they did that with shellac.
Shellac and water.
With shellac and water.
Spoon the shellac on with a paintbrush and then
This is
spray it.
Zinsser shellac. It's good stuff.
This is just that siding you can get at Lowe's or Home Depot. It was a
Yeah. T1011.
This
T1011,
is
yeah.
before wood was the price.
T111.
T111, you're right.
We got this room before the price of wood went up 500%.
Right. So during the haunted house, there'll be like these frozen bodies will be hanging here and all that. During the escape room, it'll be a little less.
And because I'm terrible at this, what's the name of the show and where are you?
We're at Terror Isle. This is in Texas City. Terror Isle.
County.
And yeah, it's just about 10 minutes north of Galveston, like about an hour south.
And you should be open for the October season.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our official actual date that we have is September 18th. In the book.
Great.
So, in reality, probably what we'll do, we're going to try to get our escape rooms going and soft test them, and then we'll go into haunt. So, then we got the butcher room. So this is like a nice little butcher house. Same deal here. This is a TV screen that's going to go in right here. And then for the escape rooms, they can interact with all that. Then you have the actor door that's right here. This leads back to that blacksmith area and into the other side of the show.
Okay.
We don't have that's really the only actor hallway we can afford because we don't have a lot of space. So, that's the inner workings there. Then we did through this whole section, we did lattice roof. There's a little bit of stuff on it right now.
It works. It's
it'll
nice.
just be the lattice.
Yeah.
Stuff is covered.
Any light underneath is going to stop their eye from traveling through it.
Yeah, it'll create like a false ceiling basically. You can't see it right now because we have the plastic over it for when we shot stucco. We still haven't pulled all that up. But that window up there sees out into that seam in the hallway.
Gotcha. Yeah, because right here is that projected roof we talked.
Yeah.
Ceiling sky we talked about.
Yeah, that runs the length of the show, so they'll be able to look out this window. There'll actually be a sky. So the two scenes interacting there over the top.
And we have actually reached our 10-minute mark, and I'm going to just enjoy the tour myself for the rest of this.
Sure, yeah.
They got 10 minutes of a beautiful tour. I did not get to the comments, but yeah.
Come visit us when we're open.
Yeah.
Yeah, come see them. I will certainly head down.
Yeah.
But you guys are awesome. Thanks for watching. Go make stuff.
Go make stuff. Now we're